speed increased by 330. What the flip, dude? Into the penultimate nuclear bomb, and bang, 500,000 dealt into 81k, into a mem, into an Aglaea again, into another nuclear bomb again, bang, 1.5 mil. I'm gonna use my ult again for fun. Aglaea is the most insane character I've played in a while. Hello internet, and welcome to this episode of New Character Showcase. We got an early access showcase of Aglaea. Yep, as usual, disclaimer, everything's here from the Creator Experience Service, so things are subject to change. I'm not gonna waste your time because there's a lot of things to go through. We're gonna first just show you the text of Aglaea herself. These are all the texts, and you'll notice outside of the ultimate, it's really not too long, I would say. But here's the deal though. With Aglaea, you have a memo sprite. And yep, it looks like this. It's terrifying, kind of. Also gorgeous though. So when you click into it, this is what it can do. This is the skill of the freaking Garment Maker, and this is the talent as well. Stat-wise, just know that the speed that you're going to gain with Garment Maker is going to get very high through talent, and the crit rate and crit damage will be based on Aglaea's. This will be her Lightcone, which is solid, but not exactly like needed, I would say. It's pretty good though, still. You get 12 speed, and speed is really important for her. And here we have all of the traces. I'm going to show you everything. But yeah, it's probably just about the same thing as I showed earlier. Here is the freaking ultimate. Here's the skill. Here we have the talent, and here we have the double memo sprite skill. And here we have information about her relics. The best one is most certainly Hero Triumphant Song, and then we are running the Wondrous Banana set as well because we want more crit damage. Here are her Eidolons, which I won't lie, I would never afford these, but the E1 is pretty good though. You get 20 energy, which is going to be one of her most important things. This is why I have energy main wrote on her. You really want her to have high energy. With all of that, these are my stats. You'll realize it's really kind of mid for a DPS, but the speed is 161. The crit rate is 77, but we will be able to tame more through, well, the second highlight of the day, RMC. She does get you 10% crit rate, and not to mention Sunday as well gets you 20% crit rate, so I'm well over 100. Plus, if I'm running Sunday, I get crit damage as well, and that is the whole idea of the team. It's pretty good, let me tell you. Now I'm gonna waste zero time, okay? I'm gonna show you how she plays and why I think she is one of the strongest, if not the strongest DPS in the game. And here we have the team. You see, the new RMC is a big deal because this is the first time you get to pair Mem with another Memo Sprite, right? And that allows Mem's true damage to be based on the original damage up to 50% instead of the 30, yeah? If Mem targets someone with Memo Sprite, the damage they can do is insane, and not to mention at 161 speed on Aglaea, and you have double action events, dude. It is only my turn, and I'll see you later. And here we go, we're fighting this boss. The first thing to know will be your technique, which is basically an attacking one, and all it really does is it summons the Memo Sprite at the get-go. So usually with Memo Sprite characters, you want to use your skill to summon them. You don't have to, just by using the technique right there. And this is where it gets complicated, guys. Firstly, to take a look at the Memo Sprite, my speed is 110 already. You'll notice I gained 55 here based on the body brute by tiers. That is based on its talent, which gets me 55 speed if I hit someone with Seam Stitch. Now, how do I inflict Seam Stitch? It's by Aglaea attacking an enemy. The crazy part is this can stack up to 6 times, so my speed could go insane. Now, to get off there, we have RMC. We know how good RMC is. We're gonna summon Mem right here. We're gonna charge everything up, and the moment I get true damage on Aglaea, things will go insane. I won't be yapping too much about our entire kit because it's really straightforward. This is what you want to do. Since your Memo Sprites right now, you don't have to use your E at all. Just simply use your Q, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit the guy in the middle. And after that, we got Sunday. Why is Sunday so good here? It's because I just gotta push Aglaea. I get the turn with Garment Maker as well. It is so damn good. And now let's go ahead and recharge freaking Aglaea. You'll realize this as well about Aglaea. 350 energy. That's what she needs to ult. That is why you want energy regen, because otherwise we're not getting this ult back. It does help a lot to have freaking Porho and stuff as well that regens energy. With all that said, I'm gonna use a Q right here. Mem is going to take the turn and get me the true damage, right? I can push the Memo Sprite, which is what's so unique, to be honest. Like, I can target like 5 different entities right now. But of course, the best one to push will still be Aglaea. She just took a turn. I'm gonna take another turn right here. We'll use 1 Q. Garment Maker is gonna move and attack like basically 3 targets just like that, and that is enough for me to use my ulti. When Garment Maker attacks or is attacked, I'll gain energy on Aglaea. Look at this angle. It's so beautiful. You may not be able to see me through her eyes, but I will hug her from behind. But I've just unused her ult, and here's what it does. It will summon this icon right here that has 100 base speed, and much like Firefly, as long as this thing doesn't take its turn, you will have an enhanced attack right here, this Q. And to take a look at the stat, remember when I said you can stack Garment Maker's speed buff? Look at this shit. I have 2 stacks so far. Speed increases by 110. What the flip? Not to mention, through her ultimate, I will increase my own speed on Aglaea based on my Memo Sprite too. You can see right here, I have 2 stacks of the speed boost on Memo Sprite. That means 15% each for a 30% speed boost. I am now nearly 200 speed. This is insanely fast, and it will only get faster. I'm not even gonna yap too much more. Check this damage out. Like, hello. You're gonna say, 360k? That's not a lot. But check my speed out, though. I'm now 220 speed on Aglaea, and my Memo Sprite, I'm now over 200 speed on that as well. Every time I take a turn, it's going to be like 300k-ish new. And look at Ho-Ho. She can't even heal like everything anymore. There's so many. The Memo Sprite takes up a slot. But not that it matters, because you realize something later. This team saves so much skill point, it's not even fair. Here comes Mem. We're gonna use the ulti right there. Bang. It doesn't really have to do anything. And here comes the Garment Maker. And look at that. 100k dealt by the Garment Maker, which makes it clear what the role of Aglaea and how she shapes up to be in the meta. She doesn't just nuke you one time like Bakaran's ulti, right? You just do constant damage. I'm gonna use my Q again. Check this damage out. 277k. My Garment Maker is getting even faster. Aglaea still has a turn before the icon takes the turn. So now I just gotta wait for me to outspeed, and they will probably just die at that point. Here comes the Sanction Raider, though. Do not control me. I would hate that. Now I have Sunday. I'll speed tune it to the best that I can. Sunday is built with like as fast as possible, because, well, it's kind of impossible to really speed tune it perfectly considering you're handling a 250 speed Aglaea with a 330 Garment Maker. They put Sela to shame right now. Right, that's pretty much like 99% of the kit. Not to mention, I did mention this, but I'm sure you understand the ulti does a lot of damage, right? It does give you a lot of buffs. One of it being the Myopic's Doom, which gets you attack based on her speed. This is through this major trace right here. While in Supreme Stance, which is basically her ult, shooting 720% of Aglaea's speed plus 360% of Garment Maker speed as attack. It is insane amounts of buff, and it's not even fully buffed yet because we don't have 6 stacks of Garment Maker, right? Let's push you back up again. And yep, as I mentioned, as long as I can take turns in action, advance myself ahead of the icon, 400k down right there. I'm able to keep just nuking them without pausing, right? And look at this, the secret with this team. My skill point is so healthy that I can just heal with Ho-Ho again. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and here's the trick with Aglaea. The last thing, really. Because Garment Maker will get more speed the more you target the enemy, you want to keep Garment Maker around. However, if this icon takes a turn, basically at the end of your ultimate's duration, Garment Maker will disappear. You have to summon it again through ulti or skill. However, if you do that though, you'll lose the massive 400 speed. You'll have to buff it from 0 again. Speed increased by 330. That makes Aglaea nearly 300 speed. What the flip, dude? But to prevent Garment Maker from dying, what you want to do is before your ultimate ends, use your ult again from Aglaea. I'm gonna use it right now, and that's gonna reset the icon. You have more time now. And now I'm finally fully buffed up. This is 300 speed freaking Aglaea speaking, and that is 200k nuke right there. That was a 0 cycle clear against this stage. It's pretty damn good, and I have a turn again. My speed should be ridiculous right now. Now against this guy, well, I just gotta keep attacking, and that's all I gotta do. 68k dealt so far. Not to mention, if the enemy's a singular target, the damage per single target is definitely less, because this is kind of like a multi-target hit. It's not nothing though, right? Yeah, like somehow that just did 500k there. What the flip? Probably because I broke this thing, right? However, here's the deal. Do remember, firstly, I have so much skill point, I can use this E for fun. I want to get more charge. But I was gonna mention, the thing with Aglaea is she is designed to take so many turns that every hit will eventually accumulate so much that it starts racking up. And here I did kind of misplay though. I think I should not have lost the Garment Maker, but well, I did, which is unfortunate. I feel like if I took non-zero cycle, I definitely could have just made sure Aglaea would have the ulti, but well, it's too late now. We're gonna get the mem buff. I'm gonna go ahead and charge you up with Ho-Ho as well. Ideally, you don't actually want Aglaea to ever lose the Garment Maker. If that ever comes to pass, simply use your ult again and the Garment Maker will come back. But sadly though, the buffs you have on Garment Maker, you have to rack up again. Right now, yeah, look at this. I was like 400 speed. Now I'm 100 over. So, yep. I'll start attacking, man. Let's go for it. So, attacking number 1. 230k dealt into another turn through Sunday. So, I'm going to rack it up really quickly anyway. For 2 of my massive damage. Boom. 360k dealt into a 490k from Garment Maker. And look at that. I already have 5 out of 6 stacks. That basically means the speed stat, right? We use our E again onto you. And I want to continue to just rack up energy with every single freaking character I can. I get energy through MOC right here, which is great. Oh, that's probably why I lost the chance at being able to use my ult with Aglaea. Because the MOC buff only applies at the end of the round. I took 0 rounds then, right? I took 0 rounds on the first wave. But hey, even if you lose the buffs, just get them back. I already have the maximum of 6. And here comes the nuclear bomb, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, 300 speed Aglaea into the penultimate nuclear bomb. And bang, 500,000 dealt into 81k, into a mem, into an Aglaea again, into another nuclear bomb again. Bang, 1.5 mil. and I'm gonna use my ult again for fun. This is legitimately infinite turns on Aglaea, and every time is a nuclear bomb. It is unfair, dude. Alright, so let's just finish you off with this one more hit, 350k down. And because I was able to make sure I used my ult before the icon like took its turn, I'm able to retain all my buffs, so my damage should be the highest by allowed. So there we go, 500k down, pretty dang good. I'm gonna attack every bit of this. I'm gonna use my ult because I am kind of low, actually. Jesus. This boss, I swear to God, is actually just pretty damn tough. Alright, so we're gonna let you attack me. We're chilling. You're gonna suck B here. But we should be good. We'll use our E. I have one more charges. Here comes Garment Maker. We'll hit you one time. With Whoa, I need to start saving a little bit. I think I'm being overzealous with skill points. And now I still have my ulti, so let's go ahead and do the nuclear bomb. And boom, 340k right there into 86. Into another turn with you. Nuke them again, dude. How much is this? Bag 430k into a push through mem. I have another turn of Aglaea. We're gonna use it again. This is so satisfying, dude. The damage is insane. We use my ult again through the MLC buff. It's my turn again, and it don't end there. We got freaking Sunday recharging me a little bit. We got our Q again. Holy 2 million damage. Aglaea is the most insane character I've played in a while, and this team just keeps on having extra advance. Right? I have Mem again, so I get to push Aglaea again. She just took a turn, but we got Mem to push you up. We got Sunday to push you up. It is unfair as acting. Garment Maker goes. I have my ult again, and guess what? We take another turn, dude. It don't end at all. It's just always my turn, man. And bravo, that is all. We've just bullied the toughest boss we've ever seen, I would say. And that took me 2 cycles, basically only 1.5. Without Huohuo, which I definitely think we could. We didn't even get hit that much. So yeah, we definitely could just swap out Huohuo for someone else, like another support, maybe Robin. We would have definitely had a 0 cycle. That was not going to be a hard one, considering Aglaea doesn't take like pretty much any skill points, while Sunday keeps regenning them so quickly, yeah? And that is Aglaea. Conclusion, is she worth building? Absolute heck yeah. Reason number 1 is everyone should have an RMC. Even if you don't have a Sunday, hey, at least you have an RMC. Mem pushing freaking Aglaea is already quite a decent amount of pushes, so it is already quite worth it just by having these two as a duo. You can still use a free-to-play version of Gallagher. I'm going to make a free-to-play version of Aglaea's team later on. I think it's really much worth it for any account. You're going to have a really good Aglaea team as long as you play through the story and unlock Trailblazer, right? For people that pulled Sunday, seeing that, well, they already mentioned it's going to be based on Memo Sprite, right? This new version that we have. Congratulations. Sunday plus Aglaea is probably going to be the new single target Acheron that beats everything. Like, it does feel that OP. I don't think you have to care about weakness. Like, you just take enough turns to nuke them enough times. So I do have to point out, like, something to note. You really need high energy. So if you don't have Sunday, I bet you want to go for Tingyun to regen energy. If you don't have Ho-Ho, you want quid pro quo on any other healer to regen energy as well. I would say as well, this week has the MOC buff that gets me energy and the whole war armor thing on the enemy that gets me energy too. So you want to keep all that in mind. But then again, as I already showed, even if you aren't able to chain your ultimate, you can still beat them just by, you know, resetting your ult, get your 6 buffs back. It doesn't even take that long. Now, what a damn character. I'm going to cook up more stuff with Aglaea. So yeah, do drop me a follow if you like. That is all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.